to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Carter outside. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Here's Indiana. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Now here is Carter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. To the paint. Out to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. And here is Siakam. From outside, off the mark. Now Suggs. The rebound by Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. Lays it up and banks it in.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Suggs. Carter right side. Banchero left side. Shot clock at 5. Can't hit that one. Good D by Siakam. Down low. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got his second basket.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Here's Suggs. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Jalen makes things happen, folks, and the team is much better when Suggs is in attack mode.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Boy, that's just a toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Now, here is Halliburton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Pass to Nesmith. 5 on the clock. Siakam for 3. Cans it from downtown. Siakam's got 7 points in the game. Carter right side. Banchero outside. And he banks in the layup.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Indiana leading by 6. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Out to Carter. Pass to Wagner. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Neesmith with the ball. Defended by Carter. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's McConnell. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Here's Siakam following the bucket by Orlando. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court set, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Here's Bitadze. Out to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Pacers with the rebound. Now Shepard. Inside. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And it goes down 2 points. Halliburton's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pacers.
Remarkable judgment in the pick and roll. Halliburton reads these situations extraordinarily well.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
A shot by McConnell, no good. The Magic trailed by 8. Here's Banchero. Over Walker. Pass to Black. Anthony with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Banchero. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for your Magic. Wendell Carter Jr.
Pacers leading by 8. Here's Mathurin. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Toppin can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And here is Suggs. Ben Carroll, left side. Kicks it out to Wagner. Pocket 6. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. The Magic again can't hit. Now, here's Toppin. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, Suggs. Makes it off the glass. Suggs has got 5 now.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. No good from outside. The Magic trailed by 8. And Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Here's Ben Carroll. And it's sent back by Turner. Halliburton in the corner. Puts it up. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
With their offensive firepower, have the Pacers' Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Indiana making a change here. The Magic trailed by 12. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Bitadze. Good work defensively by Turner. Right side, Mathurin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game. Turner with it. To the inside. Nesmith. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Nesmith has got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. .151 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Turner. And it's Orlando with the rebound. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Here's Wagner. Pass to Bitadze. And the Magic can't hold on to the ball. Here's Indiana. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside Turner. .115 left in the first half. Now Nesmith. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
To the middle. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers leading by 14. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Van Carroll looking around. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Siakam misses. And it's Orlando's ball. It's a 14-point game. And the shot goes in.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Turner with the screen. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Indiana again missing. And Wagner has it in the corner. Here's Banchero. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pacers out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Halliburton outside. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trailed by 12. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's not anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here are the Magic now, trailing by 13. Pass to Carter. Banked in off the glass. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Black. Still without a basket. Inside to the wing right side. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer. 7 feet, that is. So he should pile up the block shot.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 8. Can't cash in from close range. The Magic trailed by 13. Here's De Silva. And the layup is good.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They're led by as many as 14 points. Turner with the screen. Neesmith. And good that time. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Magic on defense. It's a 13-point game. Here's Siakam.
On defense, Isaac uses his length well. The shooter really has a tough time escaping his presence.
Here's Black. Nembhard grabs the board. Here's Indiana. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
It's stolen by Mathurin. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Because Turner is so mobile and so fast, you can't let him get comfortable running in the open court.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Siakam. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Carter. The Magic trailed by 15. And Wagner drives in. Off on the layup. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
1:33 left here in the third quarter. There's Wagner with the three. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Mathurin. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trailed by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Over in the corner, Shepard. Pass to Toppin. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one drops.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Now, here's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. Pacers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Throw good, Siakam. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Wagner outside. Sinks that one from the post. Wagner's got 6.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
"17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Siakam. Shoots over Wagner. Indiana again missing. Here's De Silva. And so it's the Indiana Pacers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Magic trailed by 13. Anthony drives in, kicks it out to Wagner. Black. No good on the triple. And the Pacers with possession here. Here's Halliburton. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Wagner. Pulls up on the elbow. Walker with the rebound. Pacers leading by 13. Now McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in. Toppin, good. And the Pacers lead by 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And it's the Magic's ball. Here's Banchero. That one goes in. Banchero's got 4 this quarter.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. To the inside. They get a hand on it. Back to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Walker. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And yes, it's good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Indiana leading by 11. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him. And Suggs throws it down.
Hey, the moment Suggs picks their pocket, he's gone. Then he spots his opening in transition and converts. Well done.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Toppin can't get it to go. Here's Black. To the paint. Takes it from 10. Misses off the right iron. Mathurin attacking.
and strong off the bounce. Mathurin will keep coming. This kid is willing to challenge him.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, Mathurin. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Mathurin hits them both. Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Here's Wagner. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They have a 9-point lead. Drives to the hoop. Banchero grabs the board. And it's the Magic with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Turner with the screen. Here's Siakam. Nice defense from Wagner. And it's Orlando's ball. They trail by 9 points. Deflects the pass. Pass to Suggs. Trying to find Wagner. He gets it to him. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And Indiana making a change here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Halliburton outside. .124 left here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here they go. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
Here's the pick. Halliburton outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Carter outside. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Siakam outside.
Orlando foul. Jalen Suggs. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting from Indiana.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
From downtown, Pacers with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Nembhard. It's off, so no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark.
HB on the tie, up with the 101 ride. And cuffin' I let her slide. I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. 101 pull up with 10s. 101 never again. Don't get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
I'm going down, baby. Your street in the rain. Come on, baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go up. Listen to it clap. That's it to me now. I'm going down, baby. Your street in the rain. Come on, baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go up. Listen to it clap. That's it to me now. You can find me in St. Louis rolling on dubs. Clubs blowing up like getting bugged, daps and hugs, mean mugs and shoulder shrugs, and it's all because accumulated enough scratch just to navigate it. Wood decorated on chrome and it's candy painted, fans fainted while I'm entertaining. Wild ain't it? How me and money handle. Feel me when I bring it, singing loud.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Indiana Pacers. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lady.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Halliburton, that's good.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by Turner. Now the Pacers with it. Halliburton on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And good that time.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
And here are the Pacers now. The Thunder making the shot. To the inside. Siakam. Off target at the rim. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Nembhard. Left side, Halliburton. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein inside. Dort misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Back to Halliburton. Over to the left wing. Second chance shot. Neesmith can't get it to go. Now the Thunder with it. Here's Holmgren. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Holmgren can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Turner with the screen. Here's Nembhard. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Oklahoma City now. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Make some noise.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. Inside. And Siakam throws it down.
Halliburton read what the defense was trying to do and then found his man off the pick. Beautifully done.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Down low. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren with it. Outside Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special.
First personal foul.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half court. He's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Now here's Williams. Tries it from 19. And yes, it's good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's McConnell. Screen by Siakam. It's deflected. Over Williams. Siakam's shot is off. The Thunder with the lead. Left side, Williams. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. And that one drops. Siakam's got 6.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams' shot is off. At the elbow, Toppin. And it's sent back by Wallace. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Indiana out in front. They lead by 1.
The Thunder, 9.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
A finish, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
Halliburton on the wing. Here's McConnell. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. McConnell's got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Six to shoot. Mathurin for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
To the paint. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Pacers trailed by 8. And Nembhard has it in the corner. They double-team Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 10-2 run here. Drives to the hoop. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Oklahoma City leading by 6. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And so it's Indiana with it. Now Siakam. He has 6. Out left of the wing. Halliburton for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Nobody near Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Pacers trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton. And Siakam has it in the corner. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here is Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Halliburton with the steal. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Excellent D there from Williams. The drive by Holmgren. That shot, no good. And so here is Indiana. 6-point game. Siakam inside. 6 points for him. Neesmith. No good with the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. The first free throw is good.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
He's off on the second. On the wing, Mathurin. Outside Turner. From deep. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Williams, that's good.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Pass to Neesmith. Indiana moving the ball over. Here's Siakam. The layup missed. Oklahoma City leading by 6. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Back to Siakam. Outside Turner. The tray. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Alex Caruso.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
27.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Pacers trailed by 9. Halliburton is double. Siakam outside. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Siakam's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Indiana. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
The Thunder leading by 6. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Good D by Siakam. Now here's Nesmith. Still without a basket. It's Nembhard on the wing. Here's Siakam. They set the pick. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. The first one falls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The shot by Turner, no good. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Here's Hartenstein. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trailed by 6. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Holmgren.
Oh, great scorer and passer. Defenses have to respect both, and he fooled them there with the pump fake.
And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Caruso, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Baseline try, and the shot is long. Pacers trailed by 5. Here's Siakam. He goes up again. The Thunder pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to Wallace. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. There's a good screen. Out to Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's Williams. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Nemhard. Halliburton with it. Misses from short range. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Joe. And he banks in the layup. Joe's got his first points in this one. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton outside. Here he goes. Rebound by Williams. Turner with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Siakam. .153 left to play here in the third. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Now Joe. Pass to Caruso. It's stolen by Mathurin. And Turner with a clear path to the rack.
And, you know, guys, it's good to see Turner converting these difficult baskets. I mean, in part because it has to help his confidence.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Here's Williams. Misses the floater. Pacers trailed by 4. Here's Nemhard. Siakam outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Takes it inside. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And the first one drops.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Joe with it. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Pass to Caruso. Back to Joe. Puts up a deep 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Here's McConnell. And the layup falls. McConnell's got 5.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder lead by... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hartenstein inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And, guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now Mathurin with the drive. And that one, good. Matherin's got his first bucket in this one.
and using that body to his advantage. Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
No good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 3. Outside Mathurin. And here's Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Walker. Now here's McConnell to take the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That one drops. He ties it up.
For the Pacers, TJ McConnell. 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Now Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the
So both teams changing it up here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Mathurin missing. Dort with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. It's stolen by Mathurin. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Nice defense from Dort. The Thunder with the lead. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And a wide open look for Walker. And the 3 ball is good. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Nice defense from Dort. Here's Jang. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Halliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And upping the intensity, SGA forces his way through the contact.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Thunder making a change here.
Make some noise.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Knocked away. Pass to Nembhard. Over to the wing. Back to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Oh, they get it back. Here's Holmgren. And that one is good.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Here's Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Holmgren.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Halliburton hits them both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Halliburton with the steal. Neesmith with the ball. Williams picks him up. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Turner. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's to Halliburton. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
And that point was a gift. I mean, it's never really smart to get teed up, but in a game that's this close, boy, that really hurts.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Laces one from 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. It falls!
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. It's clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. You guessed it, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already used all of them. I think just lost track of the situation.
And really a complete lack of awareness. Seemed to have no idea they were out of timeouts.
A good point, Greg. It is. He just lost focus completely. Didn't have his head in the game at all at that moment.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Siakam. Good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. From deep three-point land, it's off. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg.
That's a good one, Pete.
One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One-on-one. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. Fight for my dummy, you don't see how I'm coming, don't tip me, I'm right on the edge. Guinness is young and I been had to shoot out some money all under my bed. 2018 came a million, I made a career and they thought it'd be. I getting cold, my body cold, I barely get rest. In the back of the Benz, I wanna put mirror 10 on the tent. I wanna see the reflection. I'm the best dressed at the Met. Do whatever her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drill to a flex. They stick at the check, I poke out my chest. Treat that little boy like my pets. I know the young one of the catch. Got one-on-one ice on the jet. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One-on-one. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One-on-one missing it up. One-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kick. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one-on-one pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US. Good service, I'm ready to tilt. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a chip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. Cross and boot, HB on the tie. I with the one-on-one ride. And cuffin' I let her slide. I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
I'm going down, baby. Your street in the rain. Come on, boom, boom, baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go. Listen to it blast. That's the team. I'm going down, down, baby. Your street in the rain. Come on, boom, boom, baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go. Listen to it blast. You can find me in St. Louis rolling on dubs. Clubs blowing up like getting bugged, daps and hugs, mean mugs and shoulder shrugs, and it's all because accumulated enough scratch just to navigate it. Wood decorated on chrome and it's candy painted. Fans fainted while I'm entertaining. Wild ain't it? How me and money handle. Feel me when I bring it, singing loud. I'm from the loot and I'm proud. Run a mile for the cause. I'm righteous above the law. Play my style raw. I'm going to Mac.
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Reeves. Glenn a screen. Reeves into the lane. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, here's Holmgren. And the call will be against Alex Len. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here is Williams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Now, here's Dort. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Back to Dort. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. Mark Daigneault and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. I guess that's the best we can do against King James, guys.
Thank you, David.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's LeBron. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Here's Holmgren. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The drive by LeBron. And the dunk by James.
LeBron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
Now Williams. Tries it from the top of the key. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Hayes. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Three-pointer. And it's Doncic missing. The Thunder with the lead. Holmgren in the corner. Here's the three. Doesn't go for him. Holmgren with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Reeves. Here's Doncic. And the shot is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Lakers substitution.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Reeves into the lane. Len lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And Doncic throws it down.
Energy. That's what Doncic brings every night. That steal and basket can ignite a team.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's now 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The Lakers making a switch here. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a three. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Lakers in the lead. Connect with it. Finney Smith with it. Hasn't made one yet. Rebound by Williams. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Caruso. Can't hit from 12. Here's LeBron. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 1. Here's Wiggins. Ejected by Len. And he recovers it. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
13 foul.
And he makes the first. Wallace hits 2 free throws. So it's the Lakers now. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Vanderbilt. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Lakers lead by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Higgins outside. Here's Caruso. Here's Wallace. Offline with the baseline jumper. Now Vincent. Pass to Reeves. Clock at 6. Back to Vincent. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Lakers substitution, number 11, Jackson Hayes.
Oklahoma City trailer. And here is Caruso. Williams in the post. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Pass to Hayes. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Thunder.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Hayes.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." Goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Down low. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
They set the pick. And taken away by Wallace. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And here is LeBron. Can they get it? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Los Angeles ball.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. Los Angeles with another miss. Now here's Holmgren. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Reeves left side. Outside, James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 4 on the shot clock. And that one is good. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Back to Reeves. LeBron with it. On the wing, Doncic. A three-pointer, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Drains the three-pointer. Dortch got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's James. And no good. Good D by Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 9. And Williams, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Williams has got 6.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Kept alive. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
26 seconds left in the first half. James.
LeBron James.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, well, look, you can bump him, but that's not going to stop LeBron James.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Hayes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Doncic with the steal. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 11. Outside, Williams. No good on the triple.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Pass to Hayes. In the corner, it's James. Back to Len. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Doncic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it comes off the front of the rim. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Reeves outside. The kick out to LeBron. From range, LeBron is good.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
That one is no good. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Hayes. The Lakers moving the ball around. And it's James missing. And the Thunder with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Williams. Now Dort. Ejected by Len. And they're able to recover. And with an update from the... What a thing of beauty from James.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. A little extra on that one.
Williams' shot is off.
I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Williams.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Joe. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Williams. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Doncic. Driving inside. It's not going to go for him. Back to Williams. Len with the block. Now the Lakers on the break. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your...
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes down. Len's got 6 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Outside Williams. Reeves with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to James. On the wing, Reeves. Over Williams. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Thunder with the lead. Good. And it's 6 points for Lou Dort. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. LeBron outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
See, right there, you know you have to foul LeBron James because you just have no chance to stop him.
And both free throws, good for James. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D's. Here's Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Free throw line numbers for him, 6 of 7.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Thunder shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder up by 4. And for 2K Sports, and it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Lakers trailed by 4. Right wing. Back to Doncic. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
The 3 for Doncic. Here's Hayes. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Hayes has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Lakers. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Williams. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Lakers trail by 6. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Back to Doncic. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Lakers ball. Shooting for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And a miss there off the inbound. Oklahoma City leading by 5. At the top of the key, Williams. Out to Wallace. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Finney Smith with it. Pass to Goodwin. The Lakers moving the ball around. Doncic with it. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Finney-Smith. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The kick out to Williams. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Back to Finney-Smith. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Oklahoma City leading by 3. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Joe can't get it to go. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession. The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from short range. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
And here is Doncic to take the lead. It's blocked. They could use a bucket. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Doncic. To the wing right side. Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's the Lakers with it. Floats one. They get it back. Out to Doncic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Williams. That shot missing. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. And that'll be his third foul so far. Second team foul. It's stolen by Hartenstein.
Crucial play defensively there. He had an understanding of what the situation was and just went for it. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's James. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
With the drive. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Len.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both in a 4-point ballgame.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And the Lakers call time here. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
LeBron can't get it to go. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves.